Today's review comes from Romania, and this is Seven Down. It is a heavily hopped 7-year anniversary IPA at 6.2% from Bereta Brewing Co. But what's it going to be like? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're heading to Romania and Bereta Brewing Company. Now, I've had a few beers from these guys. Very good brewery in Romania. Obviously, it's not a brewery that you're going to find that easily. I know that I bought this from Prost Bottle Shop, and they had a couple of them in. I've had one that I haven't reviewed, and that was really good. And I thought I'd save this one for the review. And you can get it from, I think it's Trembling Madness sells Bereta beers, but they're very good. You know, Romanian, nobody knows much about Romanian breweries. Well, I certainly don't. You don't see many reviews for it. You don't see it around that much. But Bereta seem to be the sort of the best there from my experience. And this one's got some real interesting sort of hops. So as I say, it's heavily hopped 7-year anniversary called Seven Down. It's got Talus, Citra, Simcoe and Sabro Cryo. Now, it seems to be a while since I've had Sabro, but I don't even think I've had Sabro Cryo. I didn't even think that Sabro Cryo really existed. Talus being the sort of, distant cousin of Sabro. Citra and Simcoe, just to keep it real, I say. So there's some interesting sort of hop combinations in here. So let's crack it open, get it in a glass and see what it's all about. Just making sure it's not going to be too lively. It does look a little like, I'm going to take my glasses off now. I don't know why I've got my glasses on. Yeah, the last one I had of these, I can't even remember what it was, but I just remember thinking, yeah, if I see Bereta again, I'm going to definitely buy it because I really enjoyed it. It was very, if I can remember right, it was a very, very soft mouthfeel. That was a real star of it. This one looks pretty good. Bright yellow in the glass. Yeah, it's not as custardy yellow. There's quite a lot of carbonation sticking to the glass. It's got a 2-finger, fairly compact head. I think that was pretty damn good in the glass. And already, like I think I've said it on the previous videos, compared with like supermarket beers, you'll crack it open and you're already getting that aroma, before you've even put your nose that close to it. So that always is a good sign. So let's see what the aroma is. Oh, it smells really good. Yeah, so you've got that. Sabro is definitely in there, and Talus as well, because for me, Talus is all about pink grapefruit and a very sort of flowery, perfumey sort of smell that reminds me a little bit of Turkish Delight. That's what it reminds me of, and that's the aroma I'm getting here. Turkish Delight. Then you're getting, because it has the similarities with Sabro. You're getting that subtleness there of coconut and pineapple that you get in the Sabro hop. There's a nice brightness from the Citra. God, my taste buds are really starting to sort of water now. I can't wait to drink this. So here we go. Cheers, everyone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That, where have you been, Sabro? It's got big hit of Sabro. As soon as you taste it, you go, wow, coconut, pineapple, that pina colada. You get that sort of creamy, minty flavour that comes in. It's always a bit of a weird one with Sabro. It's a bit of a Marmite hop, really. But it just tastes really good. It's so soft and light in the mouthfeel that you just like taking a sip and I've drank half the glass. It's really, I'm a little bit outstanding how good it is, actually. You got that nice sweetness of pineapple and coconut. They're a sweet fruit, and is coconut fruit? Yes, but it's a nut, isn't it? No, it's not really a nut, but you get, coconut is sweet. Pineapple is fairly sweet, and you get that sweetness that comes right in. Then you're getting a little bit of earthiness in there. Well, it just stops that Sabro going a little bit too, it can go too far. It can really over dominate beers, but it's in there, but everything else is pulling it back a little bit, which is a good thing. It gives that complexity to the beer. Citra's in there, bringing in lots of sort of bright, citrus fruits and tropical fruits. There's lots of different flavour coming from that citra hop. And then there is that earthiness. The Talus brings a bit of earthy. Pink grapefruit's coming in. Yeah, I mean, obviously that Turkish delight is in there. There's that sweetness that you can sort of, it's a confusing what it actually, there's definitely pineapple and coconut, and there's a sweetness around those that are a bit more sweeter than sometimes Sabro can be. But it's an incredible beer. It's so juicy, it's so fruity, and the mouthfeel is so light. It almost like defies gravity in a weird way. It's like drinking a cloud, really is. I think this is up there with one of the best beers I've had this year. I mean, I've got to admit, Sabro is one of those sort of hops that if you drank Sabro every beer, you'd soon get tired of it, because it's such a distinct and a very, it's got, you know, it's that flavour that's just, it's very, very sort of strong in its flavours. It's a very powerful aromatic hop. But here it's kept really well in check with the other hops. And there's just, as I said, it's like drinking a cloud. It's beautiful. Yeah. That is a really, really good beer. It's, you know, I drink quite a few beers on this channel, but it's very rarely, unless it's maybe a supermarket beer, that I will drink more than once, you know. But this is a sort of beer where I drink in this and I'm thinking, next time I go to Prost, I hope they've got some more of this in, because I'm definitely going to get another one. It's that good, you know. It's distinctive. I haven't tasted anything like that for a while, and it's incredibly good. A very, very good beer. So, Bereta. Let me know if you've had any Bereta, because I don't see many other beer reviewers reviewing it. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they think, oh, I don't know what, Romania. You know, there's lots of other beers. You know, there's such a choice that maybe they would skip it. But don't skip it. You see it, buy it. As I said, I had one which had, I think it was Nelson Sauvin and Citra in it. That was good. That was a good beer. But because I felt like I'd had quite a few Citra-y Nelson Sauvin beers, I thought I'm not going to review it. But that was very good. But this, it blows its socks off. It's really, really good. This is definitely going to be a highly recommended beer. So, talking of which, let's get the scores. Okay, the scores are in for this incredible 7-year, it's called Seven Down. It's a heavily hop 7th anniversary IPA, 6.2%. We got Talus, we got Sabro Cryo, we got Citra and Simcoe. They are a great combination of hops. They really work well. This is a lovely, lovely beer, and I recommend it already. But let's get the scores, starting with aroma. Appearance. Flavour. Value for money. This one, similar to most other beers, around £5 it was. And finally, my overall experience. Yeah, that's a high score. It's a really great beer. So, total all the scores up, as expected, we're looking at a highly recommended beer. Is it the top rated beer of the year? It's got to be pretty close. So, total score off, definitely worth recommending. Definitely worth drinking. Bereta. Remember that name. They make very good beers. Don't think, oh, they're from Romania. They're a bit, how are they going to be there in the craft beer? They're going to compete with your Beaks and your Verdants and Pollys and the like. But they are a very good brewery. And after this beer, every time I see a new Bereta, I will probably buy it. Because I've had very good beers from them. But this one I think is the best yet. So, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of the review. How many people drink more craft beers from sort of non-UK breweries? I mean, there are some interesting little places. Romania, you know, I know Bulgaria do beers, Ukraine. There's lots of those sort of Eastern European countries that are doing craft beer, but we don't see enough of them. I blame Brexit. But this is a good beer, and Bereta are a very good brewery. So, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the next, well, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so astounded. I just want to get back to drinking this beer because it's that good. But let me know in the comments if you had anything from Bereta, anything from Romania, and let me know what you think of Sabro hop. You know, there was a time where it was all the rage, but it's not as popular now as it used to be. You know, I think the New Zealand hops are much more popular than the likes of Sabro and Talus, but they still, I think they're very good hops. So, Until the next one, you know what you're going to do. Drink good craft beer and keep on rocking.